Hello, my name is Robin Lake. I'm a clinician with the Family Service Center, and I'm happy to be with you today. You've already met Dr. Renee Dominguez, our executive director, and together we are delighted to be talking with you about coping during COVID in this wonderful partnership with the Village of Northbrook. Today, I'm going to deepen our discussion of mindfulness and lead you through two practices. So grab your notebook or your learning tracker, and let's start off by reviewing our earlier work. We have covered a lot of strategies to cope and information that we hope that you've found helpful. And today we're going to focus on the practices of mindfulness and touch briefly on the benefits as well. So, remembering that mindfulness is like a bird with two wings, awareness and compassion, what are the benefits of practicing mindfulness? Many of the benefits are found in our mind and our mental health. Mindfulness is part of many effective treatments for anxiety and depression. It's part of many stress management programs. It improves sleep, increases empathy, decreases reactivity, and can improve relationships. But one of the primary benefits is increased ability to choose where we put our focus and increased ability to focus. And those are both really helpful, especially if you worry. Um, so, thinking about the formal practices, that's how we get those benefits oftentimes. And we're going to focus on two practices today: breathing practice and loving kindness meditation. So, the sitting practice or the breathing practice can be hard for many of us to sit by ourselves with our thoughts. It's hard to turn away from the many distractions that we have and a lot of the entertainment that we have. So we might think that we're not doing it right if thoughts come up. But thoughts are going to come up and noises are going to be heard. We will maybe notice body sensations like our neck being tight. There's also a lot to kind of put aside. Busy things, things we think we've got to get done right now. It's normal for our mind to be very busy and distracted, and often feelings can come up as well when we stop and we tune in. These are all typical and expected. The goal is to gently notice the distraction and come back to the anchor, similar to noticing a puppy who wanders off and you bring them back to the basket. So, the first time that I ever tried being present and tuning into right now was not fun. I actually hated it, and I didn't try it again for years. But now I'm really glad that I did try it again, and it's part of my daily life. So there's no right way to sit or to breathe. You can just be comfortable. You can't fail at meditation. You're supposed to get distracted, and if you fall asleep, it means you're tired. Don't need to worry. If you don't like it, it doesn't mean that it won't be enjoyable and helpful to you someday. So we're going to give it a try, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can talk to you more directly because I'm going to do a visual meditation as well as a sitting. If you can't see the screen, go ahead and just focus on your breath. So, but for those of you who can see the screen, start to notice your breath. I'm going to shake this glitter jar and I'm going to ask you to just focus in on the jar. Breathing in, breathing out, noticing the glitter settle. You may notice the colors. You might notice the glare. You might notice my voice. Just breathing in, breathing out, allowing your attention to be on your breath or on the glitter. Giving yourself permission to be right here. Maybe gently in your mind saying, there's nowhere else I need to be, nothing else I need to do. Just focusing in. And the glitter is very well settled. There's still some sparkles. But take one more deep breath. And I'll go ahead and share my screen and come back to our PowerPoint. And if we were together, I would ask you what you might have noticed during the meditation. And you may have noticed the glitter, sparkly. You may have noticed that it's strange to just do nothing but focus on your thoughts. Um, you may have noticed that it's hard to stay focused. And there are some helpful tips that I want to highlight. There's things called anchors and what I call containers. There are ways to focus your attention. So the anchors are like the basket that you bring the puppy back to. You can use the breath. That's the most typical anchor. It's always with you. It's available and free. You can use a phrase like I'm here or breathing in, breathing out. You can use sounds to help focus your attention. And you can also use things that I call containers, like words. If you're doing a guided meditation, you can allow the words to kind of hold your attention. You can do finger breathing. I'll show you breathe up, breathing in, hold, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And just go around your hand. You can breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 8. You can label your thoughts. Oh, worrying. Okay, there's planning. You can notice the tense, time tense, past, present, or future of your thoughts. You can imagine that your thoughts are like leaves floating into a river and just going on by. There's a number of ways that would be like kind of a leash on the puppy, bringing them back to the basket. A number of ways to contain our thoughts. Another lovely practice that I want to highlight and help you become familiar with is called loving kindness meditation. And this is just a really sweet practice to do as you're falling asleep or with kids or when you're outside on a nice spring day, if we ever have one. It's all about sending friendly wishes to yourself and others in sort of widening concentric circles. So I am going to use pronouns, but you can use names when we get to the people that you know names for. And I'll guide you through this. I'm going to say some friendly wishes, and you can just repeat them silently in your mind, or you can say them out loud to yourself. Thinking of yourself as you are now, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I have peace. And then thinking of someone or some being like a pet who's easy to love. May he be happy. May he be healthy. May he have peace. And thinking of someone in your community, maybe you don't know them very well, but you see them sometimes, like a teacher, a mail carrier, um, a neighbor in your apartment complex. May she be happy. May she be healthy. May she have peace. And then bring into mind someone difficult, someone who's maybe not easy to love, and adding in the phrase, just like me, he wants to be happy. May he be happy. Just like me, he wants to be healthy. May he be healthy. Just like me, he wants to have peace. May he have peace. And then bringing together all your friends, your family, all beings everywhere. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they have peace. May all beings have peace. And so as we do a loving kindness meditation, I just want to highlight that you can do this anytime. You can be walking by someone and think, you have peace. You can be in transition between the car and home, or to your next class, or to your next activity. May I have peace. May I be healthy. It's just a lovely practice to have with you. So I wanted to remind us of some of the resources because I know we're going kind of quickly through mindfulness, and pausing, reflecting. Which practice would you like to learn more about? What did you notice during the practices? And which benefit of mindfulness do you feel like you need the most? And taking a minute to plan how to use mindfulness practices. When can you practice breathing meditation? When would loving kindness meditation fit into your schedule? Consider committing to a plan. And I'm going to leave you with the glitter jar recipe in case you would like to make one for yourself. Thank you. I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next week.